We finally have a look at the Bachelor in Paradise intro videos with our favorite theme song, Almost Paradise. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Shared News from Home. We've got all the details you need to know about Bachelor in Paradise. But before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you never miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and I am joined by super fan of Bachelor in Paradise, Morgan Wright. Morgan, we finally have the intro videos. Now, they don't do these the first week ever. In previous seasons, they always wait until week 2. And I think the reason why they do it is because there's the suspense of like who's going to walk down the stairs next. But what are your, like, are you excited about the intro videos? Does that make sense?
No, absolutely. They don't want to give it away before you see them actually like enter paradise, have that meeting with David Spade. He sends them on their way. That's kind of like our introduction to who's coming to paradise. So I definitely understand. They pulled a little housewives on us with that one where we don't get the taglines on the first episode. We always have to wait for the second. But honestly, the opening credits, their own little snippets is one of my favorite parts of Paradise. I feel like it sets the tone. You see who's the funny one, who's the really hot ones, who has no idea what to do and doesn't have a personality. It's honestly one of my favorite parts.
It's very corny, but I think it always makes us laugh because it is so corny and they own that it's corny. And I also like, we all love the
Yeah.
song. We need to make our own credits here at Shared News. Stay tuned, guys. But we're going to go through all of the credits, all of the intros. We're going to talk about who we like best. I'm really excited to go through these because they all make us laugh. So let's take a look at the first clip we hear with Queen Abigail starting us off. For more. So Abigail does the heart. Joe is at the bar with, I guess, apples because he's the grocery store. Joe. And then Deandra, who I guess she didn't have like a gimmick or a shtick, is just kind of flipping her hair. You have a favorite out of those three?
I mean, those were all pretty boring, but I mean, look at Joe. His smile is just so charming. And I feel like they started with Abigail and Joe because those are, bigger fan favorites. But I think Deandra looks beautiful in hers. These ones are all kind of boring. This is very Abigail, very sweet, girl
Yeah.
next door.
I think a lot of them are going to play tribute to like what happened on their previous season, but I guess with Deandra, she didn't necessarily have anything unless she flipped hair on Pilot Pete's season and we completely forgot. We don't know, but yes, she looks flawless. Love the
Yeah.
bathing suit. So let's continue on to our next few, starting with Tattoo Naked Kenny. Another hair flip, but we got Marisa here in the pool. See, I would have liked this if she didn't have her hair in a braid because we love a hair flip when your hair is all out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When I saw this the first time, I thought this one's kind of awkward. And I was like, oh, I would not want that to be my intro because you're right that it's just like one single ponytail coming out of the water. It kind of looks like a dolphin jumping out of the water, like a fish or something. And then like water just pouring off your face. It is not the intro for me. I mean, she couldn't look ugly if she tried to, but it just wouldn't
Mhm.
be it would not be my choice for
And
myself.
waterproof mascara. Waterproof
Yeah.
mascara really works. Erica Jane, Housewives reference. She could have used that. But what do you think about Mari's here? I mean, she was known on Matt James's season, as she likes to say, for having a big butt. So we don't really get to see that in her intro.
Yeah, she did a little cha-cha, and that was pretty much it. I mean, it's she looks great. We'll put it that
Great
way.
bathing suit.
Yeah, yeah, and at least she tried something different. I'm giving her props for that. Kenny's actually stresses me out, though, a little bit because your eyes automatically go to the black square, right? And you can see his legs, like, jiggling back and forth, and I'm like, "I do this is too close for comfort for me to enjoy."
Yeah, but it's like we know he's not naked. I don't even
I
get the
know.
reference. Was he even naked on Claysha's season? Like he said that he was in like maybe the dodgeball date or something, but I just don't get why they're making this such a big deal. I feel like there's so many other things with Kenny they could have played off of. You know, he's the boy band manager, he's 40, he's got so much tattoos and muscles. Like, why do they have to go with the black box?
I don't know. Easy edit, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to take a look at our next few clips here, starting with Natasha. Yeah. Okay, these are good. First of all, Natasha's bathing suit is so beautiful. I love the fashion and the style that Bachelor in Paradise brings, especially for the girls with their beachy. Like this bathing suit, it's so pretty. I don't know if she is known for doing yoga. Is she gonna snap her back? Is she doing a cartwheel? Like, what is going on here?
She's so beautiful though, and she's like
So beautiful.
effortlessly pretty. Like she needs absolutely nothing on her face and she just looks like a model. And it's like if you can do this pose on national television and look this good, like I am
What else? What can't
100%
you
here
do?
for it. I know, really. Let's move on to Brendan because you like
Please.
it. I don't like it. So
Why
I want to
not?
hear why you I
Well,
want
why
you to
don't
go
you like
first.
it? Okay, well, I like it because he was notorious for his turtlenecks. He wore a turtleneck every single episode last on Tayshia's season. And then there was so many memes. It was so funny. He started a trend even where people were wearing turtlenecks and just tagging him. Like, and he looks great in a turtleneck. Like, obviously, he looks great in anything or in nothing, but like, I love this. It's so cliche.
I honestly must have missed the whole turtleneck meme movement because I don't
It was a
remember it
movement.
at all. I feel like I was probably too hyper focused on what Ben Smith was doing to pay attention to
Relatable.
Brendan and his turtlenecks. But now that I know the context, the fact that he is in like 115-degree heat wearing a turtleneck, I can get behind, the effort behind this one.
We needed Tajman in a turtleneck. That would have been something
Yeah.
else. What about this last one here? Carl, the Ninja Warrior. And Demi's tweeted about this on Twitter that, he was so entertaining doing karate all season long. Karate Carl is a thing. He might be starting karate classes soon. Would you sign up for a Carl's karate?
I mean, I don't really like physical activity. Like, I don't like
Okay,
working
me
out or
neither, but for
sweating.
Carl.
Yeah, but I think this is really funny. I tend to like the ones more where it shows their personality, and we know Carl is a little kooky, if you will, but this one made me laugh. So I'm here for Karate Carl.
Karate Carl is everything. I am signing up for the class. But let's keep going with these because this next one is my actual favorite. Demi is stirring the pot.
And in your arms, salvation's not so far away.
Oh, come on. These are the three best ones we have the whole cast. Back to back, we have Demi stirring the pot, Tajwan, she's so hot, and of course Connor the cat. I mean, this is why I like Demi, and she has a lot of haters this season because people are like, she's only here to stir the pot. And exactly, that's why I like her because she is here to stir the pot and she's open about it. She's candid about it. She said it when she met David Spade that she was here to cause chaos. She was here to steal everyone's man. I mean, she's being honest with her intentions, at least to the audience.
Yeah, I mean, Demi understands the assignment so much so that she brought her own freaking pot to the middle of the beach. But I agree with you. I think all three of these are so great. Tajwan's is so funny. I mean, it's not funny that, she might have eventually overheated, but it's just I love her. She is so entertaining. I'm so glad that she's back for another season of Paradise
Me
because
too.
whatever season she was on, I don't even remember. We definitely did not get to know
Colton's.
her. Yeah, in the
Colton's
same
season,
capacity.
yeah, and a brief cameo on BIP season 6. But they could have even went more extra with this, Morgan. They could have put like 4 fans. They could have had like extra guys, on the
Other
beach
people
fanning her.
fanning her.
Yes, they could have gone so over the top with this, other than just the 2 fans. Like, and there was also the Trey's uncle reference they could have brought into this. I mean, Tajwan, there's so much material to work with Tajwan and with Demi and with Connor the cat. So Connor the cat's costume, it's different than the first one. It looks like he's a little able to breathe in this one because the other one was what was the other costume he wore?
Oh
I
my
thought it was more
gosh.
heavy. But is that like
Yeah,
a
I
cat toy?
I feel like the other one had paws. I don't know
Yeah,
if
and
I
whiskers.
remember my cat suits correctly, but oh my
Fair
gosh. I
enough.
just good for you, Connor. I would not want to be known as, Morgan the cat and show up in a cat suit every single time that I'm on TV, but it was his thing. So, he's sticking to it.
It was his thing, and we know cats hate getting wet, so, I'm just being creative here. I would have loved a little wave splash on Connor the cat, but let's continue on because Jasenia, who is one of my favorites on the show, is giving us a little bit of flirty action.
So every day, almost paradise. We're knocking on.
Okay, we just went from the three most interesting introductions to the three most boring. I mean, I don't even know what to say about these other than let's figure out what we could have given them that would have been better.
Yeah, I mean, Jasenia's so beautiful. Anything she does is fine. I mean, just
She's so
gorgeous.
pretty.
Noah, I kind of feel like Noah isn't really that outgoing anyways, so like that makes sense. And I feel like Serena, this one kind of surprises me because she looks really stiff. I mean, I know she's doing a cartwheel, but even when she comes up, she's like, and it's just
Hmm.
kind of awkward for such a laid back, chill girl. I wonder why she chose a cartwheel.
I mean, someone always does gymnastics. Maybe she could have done a flip. I would have liked to see Noah in a nurse costume because he's most famously known for being a nurse. I feel like, other than Bennett, that was kind of his shtick on Tayshia's season. And he even said it when he came down the beach that, he was interested in Abigail because he's worked with people who have disabilities, hearing. So I feel like he could have maybe played off of that and had like a nurse costume or something, but Noah is super cute. So I do enjoy his smile. But you know who else is super cute, Morgan? Ivan. So let's take a
Yes,
look at this next few intros.
Almost paradise.
Of course.
of course.
Of course. I mean, where do we even begin? I mean, Aaron is also very hot. So I'm happy with this like hair flip. Like, this is perfect for Aaron. I mean, thoughts on Aaron, thoughts on Kelsey?
Yeah, Aaron, fine, very model-esque. Kelsey, it's like, did we think anything else? Like, we all knew
Nothing.
that this was definitely going to be Kelsey's. I'm glad that she got it right this time. The champagne is flying in the correct direction and not in her face. So happy that Kelsey finally knows how to pop a bottle of champagne. I don't know how to pop a bottle of champagne, so I'm not going to shame
Neither does
her for
David
how it
Spade.
ended the last time.
And
Yeah,
neither
and then
does David
Ivan,
Spade.
yeah, seriously. Ivan, I would have liked him to see I would have liked to see him do a little more push-ups, not just one. I want to like take his muscles in, and we only saw one push-up. So if I could go back and do it myself, I would tell him to maybe do 10 or 20.
Or like 30. I mean, no, this one is good for Ivan. I think this will get a lot of girls and guys, turned on. I mean, he is doing push-ups. Like, he looks really good doing them.
He
Kelsey, the
looks so
thing
good.
is, he looks so good. The thing with Kelsey, though, is I'm still upset that she didn't open the bottle of champagne when she met David Spade. Like, why did she make David open that? Like, that was her redemption. I'm glad that she upgraded, though, because you remember the bottle of champagne on Peter's season. It was a lot smaller than what we have working with right here.
I feel like Kelsey deserved better. I'm really sad that she went home so early. I was rooting for her, and I wanted to see more champagne popped by her specifically.
Yeah, but I also feel like she did it to herself. She didn't really make a connection on the beach. She was kind of awkward. Remember when she was telling
Yeah.
Aaron, like, I'm going to socialize today, like on day 3, and everyone else has been making out since day 1. Like, Kelsey, you got to
Yeah.
work so fast, especially when you're, an OG on the beach. But let's keep rolling with these. We have a few more funny ones to go through, most notably James, who came in a box on Katie's season. He's mixing things up right now on Paradise.
I swear that I could see forever in your eyes.
Okay, do you know the Tammy reference, why it's available?
Tell me.
It's because she's a real estate agent.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. No, I didn't know that. But I really do enjoy Tammy. So this one, I just like when people do different things. So I like this. But what is James doing? Like, why is he in a pinata? Is there going to be a pinata later in the season? Like, I'm just, his muscles are also
Uh-huh.
blindingly large.
Well, I think because there's a lot of piñatas in Paradise. We saw on, Abigail and Noah's date, there was like all of those piñatas, and there always is piñatas every single season in Paradise. So I think they're trying to play off of the box, but make it Paradise style and do a piñata. I mean,
Okay.
they should have had, you know what they should have done? Because Victoria P clearly did nothing. She should have been beating James with the piñata. Like, as in like he was the piñata. Like that should have been their intro because it does play tribute to the fact that she did not know his name and she got sent home kind of on his terms when she left. So that would have been iconic. I mean, Victoria P is she's not really doing anything for me. Not on the show, not in this
No.
intro, not on Instagram. Oops.
Nope, sorry, Victoria P. I don't have anything
Well,
to say about
yeah.
her.
Well, then let's move on to one of my favorites, the goddess, not the queen, the goddess. These are really, really good ones. Let's do the goddess first because she was formerly known as the queen. If you remember on Matt James's season, she quite literally showed up with four men carrying her, a crown, and some type of like handle thing that queens carry. Now she's a goddess, and they're giving her this angle that points her towards the sky. I mean, is this goddess energy that you would like to have in your life?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, for as much as people want to hate on Queen Goddess Victoria, this intro is life. I love how it starts dark and then it all brightens around her. You know, she's just glowing. So I think it's on brand. She really went for it. So I'm here for this one. Who was after Victoria L? I can't even
We
remember.
can Trey, but I also would have loved to see Victoria
Right.
with wings, with some wings, like she's flying. That would have been
Oh,
iconic. But Trey, yeah, so Trey came in a ball pit on Katie's season in like the back of a truck. So this is very on brand for Trey and it suits him well, paradise style.
yeah, it's very cute. I feel like you can feel his energy. His smile is just so cute and contagious. So good job, Trey. 10 out of 10 for this one.
And Serena C, who did not have a lot of airtime on Paradise, she already went home. She tried to go for Aaron, that didn't work out for her. She is on the pool in the champagne shot. And you know what's so interesting about this is I feel like Serena had her shots after she left the beach because this does not look like the pool in Paradise. Like the way this is formatted, I'm like, she had to film this at the hotel down the street because she got sent home too quickly.
That is funny. I mean, there is no like background images at all. So you could be very accurate on that one.
It could literally be a green screen because she was really only there for a minute and she had no camera time. But it wouldn't be Paradise. It wouldn't be the intro without Wells and David Spade. So, and we're probably going to see some awesome, intros with Little John and Lance Bass in weeks to come. But let's take a look at these.
In your eyes, paradise.
Morgan, let us have it. 7 Ways to Start Drama. Have you ever read this book before?
I haven't, but I think I need to. I don't know what it is about David Spade, but everything he does makes me laugh. I feel like this is such a like easy, subtle thing for him to do. Sit there and read a book, 7 Ways to Start Drama. When I saw
Mhm.
this, I laughed out loud for like 10 straight seconds, which is I don't laugh out loud for a lot of things. So love David's. His is my number one favorite. I'm sad that we only got to see it for 1 week because, as you know, we're rotating hosts every single week. It's going to be hard to top that one, but also you have Lance Bass coming in. I mean, NSYNC intros all day, every day. They're going to be iconic too.
Oh, for sure. It's so funny because I actually have this book, Morgan, and on my bookshelf, and I read this book every single night,
Every
especially on
night.
Monday nights. Yeah, but Wells is funny too because he is the bartender, so we're kind of getting that goofy blender moment. It would have been nice if it exploded more in his face, but maybe I'm just extra. But the thing is with Wells, he's also the master of rose ceremonies this season, so we want to kind of see him in that light. Could he just get 2 intro videos?
Maybe they'll change every time a new host comes in. I mean, I think that would be interesting.
Yeah. So what are you expecting with Little John and Titus Burgess's intro videos for the weeks to come?
Oh my goodness. Lil Jon probably taking shots. I mean, is he the one that sings that song, Shots? Maybe they'll be taking shots together, Wells and Lil Jon. Titus,
Okay.
the only thing I know. The only thing I know Titus from is the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, which is a very funny show. But I don't really know what he would do for his intro. Do you have any ideas with
No, I think I should have asked you, what you are predicting with Becca's intro and Thomas's
him?
intro and some of our new characters? You know, we got Tia Booth showing up, we have Kendall showing up, we have Piper showing up. We have a lot of exciting people showing up, so I can't wait to see their intro videos. Is there anything that we can kind of predict? I think Becca has to do something with a rose paying tribute to her being the Bachelorette.
Yeah, I mean, that's where your mind automatically goes. That's what I would think. But also, it's like, how many times has Becca had to hand out a rose in her life? Like, I feel like she deserves more than just, I'm Becca and here I am with a rose because I was a bachelor or a bachelorette. I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited to see Becca. I'm really excited to see Kendall because I'm ready for that love triangle drama. Joe went through it with Thomas, and now Serena's going to have to go through it whenever Kendall does show up. So I am excited to see those ones.
Yes, and we love the Paradise intro video, so it's going to be so much fun to see the rest of the season play out. Morgan, before we go, I'm going to ask you your 3 favorites, and I'll go first so you can have a second to think. My 3 favorites of the intros were definitely Demi stirring the pot. I'm going to put Goddess Victoria in there with her angel goddess point to the sky, and I'm going to put Brendan in there as well because I was a part of the Brendan turtleneck meme movement. Even though you were not, I was very involved in that. So I will be wearing a turtleneck this weekend as well to pay tribute. So those are my top 3 favorites.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say that David Spades was my number one top favorite. I know that he's not actually, a member on the beach, but his, like I said, did make me laugh out loud. So I'm putting in a vote for him. I'm putting in a vote for Tajwan because I thought hers was
Ooh.
hilarious with the guy or with her fanning herself. And let me think. You know what? I'm just going to go with my gut because it's memorable. I remember it. Grocery store Joe with his over the shoulder smile just melts my heart every single time.
That's completely valid, completely fair. And those are all the intro videos. So you guys are going to have to let us know whose was your favorite. Was it Demi, Tajwan, Victoria? Was it Grocery Store Joe? And what do you think will be the future of these intro videos? We have a lot of fun contestants coming. So definitely comment down below and let us know whose was your favorite. That was everything we have to share with you guys. So don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell because we'll be back with more Bachelor in Paradise tea all season long. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and I was joined today by Morgan Wright. We will be filming our intro videos very soon, so stay tuned. Our social media handles are on the screen right now, so be sure to give us a follow. Come talk all things Bachelor with us. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you in paradise. See you later.
Bye.